A very good day to all the judges. This is Group Omniverse and we are presenting our solution AuthentiCare, Secure Health, Secure You. Our main focus is to develop an authentication system to verify patient identities securely during remote consultations. Omniverse has 3 team members, which are Ten Nan Hui as the team leader and backend developer, Putri Amelia as the UI/UX designer, and Ain Bakis as a front-end developer. In healthcare industry, especially when providing remote services, they do have some problems such as how they prevent the patient information from leaking, how they ensure the right patient is authenticated, and how they enhance the security of authentication process. These problems are illustrated by one of the statistics where Code Blue had reported that there were more than 1 million of medical scan images and 20,000 Malaysian patient records were leaked. From the problems and statistics shown, we can know that healthcare sector is becoming the frequent targets of cyber attacks globally, which will lead to damaged reputation and great financial loss. Hence, here we come to AuthentiCare. The security of authentication is further enhanced by using multi-factor authentications, which combines the face recognition, voice recognition, and OTP service, which is sent to the patient email. The large language model, which is the Gemini AI, is integrated to check for password hygiene, which ensures the password does not contain much personal information, and to analyze the patient's proof by answering knowledge-based questions, which is a type of zero-knowledge proof. Machine learning model is trained to analyze the patient behavior, such as the typing speed and mouse movement, to detect anomalies when the patient logs in or uses the system. Here are the competitors which provide authentication service to healthcare companies, and after all the comparisons, AuthentiCare is the most outstanding in terms of digital identity verifications. The patient enters the personal information and the password is checked by the Gemini AI in order to ensure the password does not contain much personal information. The face recognition and voice recognitions are integrated to capture the face and the voice of the patient. The OTP is sent to patient email and the patient needs to read out the OTP to be verified. The patient then log in using the credential, and if anomalies are detected, the patient must go through the knowledge-based verification to verify he or she is the right patient is authenticating. For the technical part of our solution, the patient will interact with the front end of the system, which is from the Django template, and Django View acts as a controller to handle the business logic such as training the machine learning model, checking for password hygiene, implementing the knowledge-based verification, and multi-factor authentications. The database is the SQLite, which is used to store the patient data, such as the personal information and also the patient behavior. The machine learning will retrieve the patient behavior data to detect the anomalies and for training purposes. At first, the patient will register an account, and the backend will check for password hygiene to ensure the password does not contain much personal information. The patient's behavior is captured to train the machine learning model. The patient then is verified using multi-factor authentication, where the face and voice of the patient are captured, and the patient must read out the OTP, which is sent to the patient email. The patient then is allowed to log into the system, and here, the machine learning model will detect anomalies when the patient logins. If anomalies are detected, then the patient must go through knowledge-based verification to answer some of the questions, and also go through face and voice recognition and also the OTP verifications. When the patient logins to the home page, the backend of the system will consistently capture the patient behavior in order to retrain the machine learning model. Lastly, the impact of the solution solves 3 problems, which are leaking of patient data, unauthorized access to the system, and weak security in the authentication process. In the perspective of a healthcare industry, the impact is to save the high cost of data breaching, enhance the accuracy of verifying the patients, and the solution is adaptable and modular to be integrated into various healthcare organizations. In the perspective of a patient, the solution builds confidence in remote healthcare services, as the patient knows that their identities are securely protected, which encourage more patients to seek remote consultations. The user experience allows smooth interaction with the patients, hence increasing the patient's satisfaction score. That's all for the presentation from Omniverse. Remember our AuthentiCare, Secure Health, Secure You. Thanks for listening.